think I'm live. Well, we're just waiting for everybody to get the notifications. If you're watching this afterwards, I'm going to do a pick a card reading for everyone, whether you're here live or watching this afterwards. You can all join in. Just checking in with the current energy. It's a little bit in the middle, so I'm just going to tune in for you guys to see if there's some messages that want to come true. All right, let's see. I guess this is working. All right, good. All right. John is here. Whoopa. I love that. How you doing? How you doing? All right, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pick out the decks for the pick a card reading. I'm going to do also for people who are tuning in right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am also open for personal readings after the pick a card reading, so business as usual. You can find the information in the description box. Yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know through the chat. Oh, you're doing amazing. Well, I love that energy. How are you doing? Have you take like a break already, like a little bit time off to recharge? In balance of all that working you've been doing, John. All right. Out with the old, in with the new is an overall energy right now. Definitely, definitely seeing that with a lot of signs in the collective. Just overall, I really feel like right now we're dealing with energies where it's like, okay, I knew that it was kind of blue, but I could still call it sort of green. And now it's kind of becoming so blue that I can't pull that one off anymore. I kind of have to like look at it and it's blue. Yeah, okay. You know, we really are being shown it. And if you are coming with yourself and with other people from a place of like no judgment, just like trying to really see the truth and dealing with it, from that space, I really think you can find some real answers. And the less you build up this resistance or trying to come up with like, yes, but it's like this because of this and because of that, just if you're just trying to take in the information as it is provided to you about a third person that you don't even know, just trying to allow it. And the less resistance we have against the truth that has been shown either about us, by our own behaviors, by certain patterns, the more flexible we become with that. Definitely in September, the quicker we can put things into forward motion again. So at the same time, it really shows up for a greater purpose, not here to just like be in your face and stuff, you know. All right, let me see. Let me read the hard work and dedication. Yes, definitely. Well, that's good. That's good. We all need weekends like this, John. I'm glad you're doing a lot better. Yeah, I know you've been on the channel for quite some time, I want to say. Marina is here as well. Welcome, Marina. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good Sunday so far. All right, what else? What other deck are we using for today's message? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, Marina, sorry. I appreciate that. Right. I don't know if you guys have like a question or you just want some clarity or something, or you're just open for any messages that need to come through. Tune into your intuition. Take a couple deep breaths. Just try and follow your intuitive energy when it comes to picking this card or this deck. Actually, one of these decks. Sometimes you end up with two. That's also totally fine. Brifkani is here as well. Oh, and Kurti as well. Thank you for tuning in. How you guys doing? I hope you all are doing well. It's been a while since we did one of these lives. It's been a while. Okay, what else is coming true? Cards, please. There we go. Okay. Those are the 9 cards I'm going to use for today's pick a card reading. Alright, let me just quickly take your time. If you need more time, if you're watching this right now live or afterwards, you can pause the reading if you need a little bit more time. All right. Okay, let's begin. This is the first deck, the second and the third. Once again, I will be open for personal readings after I finish the pick a card reading. So if you would like a personal reading, you can get on my list, and the information is in the description box. It's a link that takes you to my PayPal. So it will, you know, be shown over there. That's beautiful, John. Thank you for sending that positive energy. We can all use some of that motivation. Definitely. I love that. Thank you. All right, let's begin. First group. Group number 1. What do you guys have? Manifest your dreams. Wow, that's beautiful. Manifest your dreams. It says you are ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps towards the changes that you desire. Even if they're small steps, notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. Beautiful. It came with gratitude and infinite abundance. Wow, that's so beautiful. So first of all, what doors are opening for you guys is to get unstuck almost from a situation and circumstances that you have had to deal with. It was almost like there was no other way than for the situation to sort of shown up in your life, and you just gonna have, you had to surrender to it. That's an energy that I'm sensing, whether that was a physical problem, or it was a mental thing, or it was just surrounding your finances. Just something appeared in your life and it asked you to surrender to it, to try and make the best out of the situation, to try and focus on everything that was around you and that was available, instead of the things that just weren't going your way, or no matter how hard you tried, you just couldn't really get unstuck or get over a hump, or get away and move like a boundary or a limitation away. That's almost what I'm feeling. But you are, and this is like a new energy that's coming, a new level of inspiration. You are looking beyond the limitations, but almost like, because you were so focused on either one area of your life or one thing just limiting you that way or making you feel a certain way, it's almost like, I don't want to feel this one anymore, and I'm just going to look the other way. It's almost like it guides you to the point where you were actually supposed to go. But having that level of that a hard time with accepting a situation as it came and it appeared in your life, and feeling that way also was a very teachable lesson. But you are now definitely integrating the lessons from it and moving forward. So something definitely is changing, even though maybe it took so long for you to get there that you're like, I don't even know how not having this issue or how not having these feelings would feel like. Like sometimes you can't even really imagine it not being there anymore, or it not being an issue anymore, or you can't even really imagine it. So through the portal of gratitude and really integrating that energy, that's where your heart is opening up again, and that's also why you find answers and new inspirations. That's something I'm sensing for you guys. I say life is one big continuous cycle of giving and of receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life instead of complaining about what you do not have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance, because it really is. They're saying obstacles are being removed and spiritual support and connections are increasing. So an infinite abundance and prosperity. That's what's coming towards you. And you are activating these portals. You are activating this. Definitely. But also I'm really sensing very strongly that there was something in your life, like I said, that you couldn't really help that it appeared. Like it almost was just out of, like, was circumstances out of your control, and you just kind of felt like, why is this happening to me? Like I never really, did anything to bring this in, but yet it still appeared. So that is definitely here to serve you in some way, shape, or form. But sometimes we first really have to go to the depth of how it makes us feel, so we can integrate those lessons and move forward and come out of it with an energy of gratitude. So it's very beautiful. It's the first card. It's card number 1. So a new beginning, manifesting your dreams. Oh, I love this energy, you guys, for group number 1. Hi, girl. Thank you for tuning in as well. I don't know this, like I can't read your name, but I can definitely read the lightning ball. Okay, so Miss Lightning. I'm gonna call you like that. Okay. All right. Moving on to group number 2. Let me see. What do we have for group number 2? Ooh, I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards. Fair decisions. All right, you have number 8 card, unicorn. Beautiful. Fair decisions in combination with take a moment. Just take a moment. And it came with teacher awakenings. This is a very spiritual deck. Like it has a lot to do with your own spiritual journey, with your spiritual healing, with your mental well-being. That's an energy I'm sensing. So this is let me just read one of the 3 cards first. Okay, they said your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation, and all is being healed. Take time to review all the details truthfully. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. All right, so they also asking you to stop and take a moment, because right now is not the right time to rush into a decision. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and to quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. And then you have Mary Magdalene is here as well. Beautiful red cloak. She's saying you have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you. All right. So like I said, these 3 cards really beautifully flow together, because they are definitely guiding you to take this month, take this, September in as it comes. This Virgo season is all about really having those check-in moments. And sometimes, yes, the outer world is trying to sort of pull at us and push us and, try to get our attention. But at the same time, there is this way that we can go about things where we can find a balance of, like, I have this inner world and I have this outer world, and it can coexist at the same time, but not one or the other should overtake the other side. And so when you're committed to your inner journey, then it's maybe not the right time to start something, very demanding of your time and energy on the outer journey, the external world. It's about taking the time to journal, taking the time to meditate, taking the time to really having conversations that are important for your healing, whether it is with people who are no longer here or people are still here. It's just about having those inner conversations with yourself, with your highest self, with you know, someone else maybe, and coming to a more centered space, like a grounded space. And from that, making new decisions and opening up to new opportunities that will come for you, because it's coming. It's just, you know, this part of the journey is just a very important part as well. So take that moment, because you are being guided towards that center point within, because you have important information to share that comes from that space, that comes from your intuition. And on that journey, you're definitely you're meant to travel there, because you're supposed to help other people with it upon their inner journey. So yeah, I really like this deck actually. It feels very soft. It's beautiful. There's a lot of healing connected to this. All right, let's move to the third group. Ooh, we have Seven of Abundance coming through. We have intuitive nudges, you guys, and then we have prayer and contemplation. So I'm sensing that this is a little bit a combination of these two decks. It's kind of sort of bounced together into into the third group. But let's see what it has. It says, have patience. Sometimes dreams grow slowly, but do not worry. The hard work you've invested will bring about a beautiful, bountiful harvest. This is a good time to prepare, because things will soon move forward very quickly. Use this time to rest and to plan. All right, so basically, I actually, you know, planted some seeds, I think all the way up in March or April, something like some tomato plants, small tomato, really cute. And they just, you know, they went from these little seeds, like little tiny plants, super cute, 2 leaves. And then throughout, you know, spring and summer, they all became their own beautiful plant. And then at one point, they're actually starting to harvest fruit, or, you know, bear fruit basically. And it was all part of the process, and the dedication and the love and intention we needed to give it, or I needed to give it basically on a daily basis. If it was 2 days where I would not water it or not tend to it to its needs, it wouldn't come to the point of actually being able to, you know, give all these fruits. Now I have so many tomatoes, I can't even eat them all. You know, but there was a point where I was just, you know, there attending to its needs. And every step along that way of that journey of being able to harvest, of being able to have doors and opportunities open for you, it is understanding the importance of every single small step. And you can't skip steps. I couldn't like not water those plants for 2 weeks to be like, you know, I'll tend to it back again in 2 weeks. You know, that I would not have it go to that point where I kind of wanted to go. This is with you as well. This is with your healing. This is with your growth. This is with your, you know, your own spiritual journey, inner journey, outer journey. All of that. Every step matters. And when you understand that everything is connected, and not putting more value on actually, you know, being there and have arrived, and so having people see that you actually have these plants growing with all these fruits and stuff, but understanding that every single step holds value, that is, you know, where that patience comes from, because you understand that you are on your way, and that you are doing the work, and that even though you aren't really there in the physical world just yet, doesn't mean that you're not doing the work. If you are taking your time to tend to your mental health, and to understand that there are certain things that you need. And no, maybe you're not out there grinding like 60 hours and having all the money or whatever. It doesn't mean that you're not doing the work. And it's not valuable, and it's not important. Right? So a lot of times we undervalue and give ourselves not enough credit for the inner work that we have to do when it comes to, you know, healing, or getting to a point where we are out there in the world, you know, chasing our dreams. Part of that is getting through those beginning stages, and to tend to it and see it as an important stage, you know. So it is, they're also asking you to connect with heaven and ask and you shall receive. So ask for the guidance on what steps to take. And I feel like if you're feeling like you're connecting to a team, and that you're not, first of all, you're not in it only by yourself for yourself. It's actually, it has purpose, and what you're going through holds purpose, even though sometimes we feel like, we don't, and that we feel lost, and that we don't understand what our purpose is, and then the questioning it and questioning our journey and thinking maybe we're wasting time, or all of that is also part of the important journey. Those steps are important because you learn a lot from them, and it will nurture it towards you coming to that point where you are seeing the harvest and where are things moving very quickly and all of that. But you will lean back on those days where you had those moments where things were moving slowly, and where every step mattered, and when you learned how to have patience with yourself, your own journey, and with other people in that journey, and with things coming in. So it's beautiful. They're also saying like intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and our divine soul. So basically what they're saying is that you can definitely skip a couple steps, of learning how to trust yourself, learning how to lean on yourself, learning how to use your intuition as guidance. All of that, you can quick. A lot of people, it's like you don't need all of that. You can just, invest this time and invest this money and do this, and then you can have that. But if you skip the steps that have really important, like you will get lost on the top of that mountain. When you come to the top of a mountain, you want to arrive as yourself. You want to be conscious. You want to take that feeling in, instead of feeling like maybe I should climb to the next mountain because maybe this is not enough and I don't want to miss out on an opportunity. It's like a lot, and then you feel like you're rushing and running through life, and everything feels like it's just not good enough or just not enough. Maybe you should do better, maybe, and then you see other people and you project yourself onto them. And it's just understand that the journey that maybe you are in right now, or that you just came out of, it was important and it matters, and it holds great purpose. So if you're healing from something right now, you're taking your time, you might be bullying yourself here and there, like I should do more, I should be more, I should already been here. Understand that what you're doing the work right now, a lot of people skip those steps and they get lost. You will arrive after this inner work. It's very important. All right, I just wanted to say that. Okay. That was a pick a card reading. Oh, Jill is here as well. Thank you for tuning in, Jill. Yeah, it's just, that was a pick a card reading. Oh, thank you, Marina. Thank you. I'm gonna check PayPal. Yeah, I really felt, guys, it take a little bit more time for the third group, but I think a lot of times, we do really underestimate the power of that part of the journey. Okay, let me see. Yes, okay. There we go. Yes, Marina. All right, it came in. Thank you so much. I'll put your name on the list. Let me see if you send me your question over on PayPal. Yes, all right. You're having a love question. Let's see. Let's tune in for you. Your question is if anyone is currently interested in you romantically. There might be a specific person you might be asking about, or you just have a feeling maybe, but you're not sure. All right, you are Taurus. All right. I'm sorry, I just had to tune in a little bit over there. have to get out of the collective energy and into your energy. Let's see. I don't know, it's instantly the first card is connected to the dream world, so like the subconscious energy. So you might actually have had some dreams, or you have had some omens and things like that in your dreams. Maybe you actually met someone in your dreams. All right, I'm going to pick up the tarot. Let's see. Here you go. All right, so we do have some energy coming through surrounding that right now, Marina, because let me read your comment. That's what I felt. That's what I felt. That someone had been coming into your dreams instantly. I was like, oh, okay. So there are some messages coming through, because you know, with the Three of Wands, it's like it's already has manifested sort of in your energy realm, and that's why probably it's picking up in your dream state first. But I'm sensing that it has to do with like some subconscious working through. So this person is showing up in your dreams. It's not necessarily that that's the guy, right? Like that's the person and all of that. I'm just sensing that that energy is manifesting, like your subconscious and manifested it into another person to actually help you work through some things when it comes to maybe some limitations or things you have around your heart and things like that. So I am sensing that there are subconsciously some things that you are working through your subconscious in your sleep state. And it's actually preparing you for someone to enter your your 3D world, like your awakening world, basically. To have someone show up. So I'm sensing that there was some things happening beneath the surface. Right, I'm gonna pick up one more card because it's like, yeah, the Queen of Wands. So I am sensing that there's like an adventurous energy, an adventurous spirit. I don't know, Grandmaster UV, but it's not your reading right now. Yeah, so it's definitely helping you to work through some subconscious blockage and limitation and that why. But I'm sensing that there's some adventurous energy coming about, like it's an adventure person, but it's almost like the person that is still tied up, because they are literally, it's almost like they're trying to talk but just can't really talk. Like that's an energy that I'm sensing. Okay, so I'm trying to like work through this this channeling right now over here. So I'm gonna take a little bit of time. I am sensing that this person is almost like physically bound to a place, to a thing, and that's why they haven't really shown up just yet. Or they, could be like connected to someone or working through something, or just overall still gaining, like working its way up towards being able to really be the right partner, like I said, for you. So I'm sensing that there is someone in your energy field. That means that you are attracting someone into your life. I am really seeing that when it comes to love, there is a new chapter coming for you. because it's getting closer, but it's still not completely there yet. That's why I'm saying it's showing up in your 4D world, like your dream state, and you are working through things, but the person is also working through things. So that's what I'm sensing. Okay, so overall, in the near future, I am definitely sensing that something is going to manifest, and you're going to like actually physically meet and or actually deepen a connection or something like that. Because I'm sensing you know the person, but then you don't really know them. You understand what I'm trying to say? Like you don't really know them, but you know them, right? Like feeling wise, here you go. You know, you 10 of Cups, bottom of the deck, like the bottom line, this is where you're going. Okay, so what else? Yeah, 8 of Cups. I'm still sensing some healing work on your end, but also on their end, subconsciously. Because currently, yeah, it's healing. Okay. So it will happen in divine timing for the highest good of you and the other person involved, and for a future connection and relationship and things you can build. It's best to keep it still a little bit in separation. I'm just saying that's why it hasn't really happened yet. It's because you're still working through things, and then the other person as well. So you can have like a more healthy connection. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Look, because here you have this healed version, you see, with the Queen of Cups, much better, working through it, being more in line with your emotion, also ready to open up your heart again. And not when you're opening up, all these triggers come out and you project them on a new person. It's, you know, you're working through this, you're leaving certain things behind. There's a lot of things that you can heal up on your own, and then there will be things that you will be healing with another person. You know, when it comes to our healing journey, especially when it comes to healing of the heart, we can only go up to such a level ourselves, and then when you enter a new connection or relationship, you might actually discover some other things that still need to be healed, and then you do that in connection with another person because you mirror each other. Yeah, so it's very divinely guided, and I love how, you know, it's kind of showing up in your dreams first. It's very special, very special. Okay, let me get one more oracle card. Let's see about this situation. Here we go. Beautiful. Sacred Self. Such a beautiful card. It says, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the rhythm of life. It's beautiful. You are definitely moving into your feminine, your feminine energy, integrating her. She's coming forward, and you're doing a lot of healing work. And I'm sensing these. It's almost like, you know, what you can have with your ancestors, and definitely the line of feminine energy in your family through your DNA. It's almost like there is always this inner wisdom that's being given, you know, true to the other feminine that's getting bored. Like, for example, your grandmother gave it to your mother, gave it to you. It's like that. And as something like that, you are healing, you're working through, and you're awakening that part that you just have laying within you. And that's what is wakening up. So it has a lot to do with your healing. And that energy, that healing work you're doing now is very, like, you're radiating that energy. And that's what will attract that person. So I think it's very special. Yeah, I can tell, Marina. Because it won't show up for no reason. That was the first card showed up. So just wanted to give you that, you know, recognition of, like, it's not by coincidence, okay? It's not just like... But the thing is just allow it to just come. And yes, if you have, like, special omens and things like that, look it up when you wake up. Keep a dream journal or something like that if you're not already doing that. And yeah, from that space, it definitely will receive some messages in somewhere guidance. But like I said, it's gonna come in divine timing, so you don't need to like chase, or it will just be that moment where you're like, ah, I see this. Like you instantly will recognize it. It's like good to like try and get the messages from it, but don't worry when it comes to like receiving messages to dreams. If you know, whatever label you're comfortable with, the universe, God, the angels, you know, whoever's trying to get these messages to you, if they know that in an awakened state you didn't integrate the message, it's just gonna show up again, so it will return itself. That's for everybody out there, just so you know. You know, if they understand that you didn't get the message, they will come to you and maybe in a different way, or they will give you a similar dream or a similar message. Yeah. So sometimes we're like, I don't remember. Well, they kind of know that you don't remember. They just, you know, it's just the energy, so it will return itself again. Sometimes in a different way, but you know, it's about the message. And if they understand that you don't understand a certain message in a certain way, they will try and find other ways to get it to you. So it's just how I have, you know, seen it to work, basically. All right. Well, thank you, Marina. I'm super excited for you, though. This is an exciting period of your life. And just enjoy your you know, your time that you have right now with yourself, enjoying your own company. Because there will be days where you're like, ah, I wish I still had that time. Let me see. Oh, hi, Nilam. How are you doing? So happy you got to catch me on the live. And Shina is here as well. You're so welcome, Marina. You're so very welcome. Really enjoyed doing this reading for you. See, Snea, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right. Snea, Sneja. I'm sorry. I'm trying. Okay. I'm not offering personal readings for free tonight because, you know, gotta keep it equal. It's all about equality. But if you would like a reading, you can find the information in the description box. And if not, join me on one of the live streams where I am doing them for free. Or maybe rewatch the beginning of the reading because I did a pick a card reading for everyone. And maybe, you know, there's some guidance in there for you. Just so you know, it is Mercury retrograde. So... all right. That means that sometimes it can take a little bit longer for it to come in. Oh, I see Nilam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm going to put your name on the list. I don't know if you're already back in the chat again. Let me see. Nilam, if you could send me your question here in the chat. Oh, here you go. All right, let's see what is coming up for you. I am sensing. Here we go. King of Wands with the Two of Cups. Okay. I am definitely sensing that in the month of September, your self-love, self-care, understanding of what is definitely a wise investment for you, and what are you, you know, where, from which space you are giving from, and things like that. It's almost like sometimes we can like get rushed through life, and it's like we don't even notice how much we do kind of like doing extra things on the side, and we're like, why am I so tired all of a sudden? Like, you don't maybe not even really even seeing like that you have been doing this on Monday and Tuesday, this and that, and after work and before work, and it's like, it's a lot. Okay, so I'm sensing you becoming very aware of your energy levels and where you might have some energy leaks, and how to sort of, better schedule things in, so in the end of the day, when you have some free time, you actually not feel completely exhausted, but you kind of feel like relaxed in that, free time. You can actually like do something you enjoy doing. So that's an idea I'm sensing, okay, around you. I just wanted to pass on that message for you, Nilam. King of Wands with the Two of Cups. Who's in your energy? He's trying to offer you all the love and the passion and things. I don't know. There's some fire energy around you. All right, let me see. Two of Cups. I'm also sensing you might be reconnecting with someone that used to awaken a part within you. And it's almost like you didn't, like you forgot, but you didn't really forget. But at the same time, life just, happen. And then you reconnect with someone, and it's like, ugh, I can't believe that after this time, and we haven't seen you for so long, but the feeling never changed. Like, feeling is always the same. Like, when I'm around you, you just enlightening something within me. So it's almost like someone reminds you of a part of yourself when you're around them, and they have the same thing with you. So that could be on a friendship level, or like family or something like that. But it could also be like a colleague or something. Like, work is just so much more fun when you're connecting with that person or something like that. So let me see what else. You have the Five of Pentacles with the Hangman. So I don't know if you have been dealing, or someone in your close circle, so they're almost like, part of you. That's how certain people can feel. They may have actually like dealt with like some poor health, or some like circumstances that were just taking a lot. All right, so I don't know if this is you, but I am sensing that you're trying to see the higher perspective in a situation that could be very challenging in like a 3D. Like, you could feel like very challenged in an area of your life, or someone's very challenged, and you're trying to integrate like, why, what's the reason for this? Like, it's probably trying to teach me something, but I just, or it's trying to teach this person something, and you're trying to really look at things from a very positive outlook. It's almost like, I understand that this is here for a reason, even though I feel all these feelings and emotions, and it's really real. But at the same time, I am connected to this glimpse of like hope or positive energy, when I know that this is a stage that I'm passing by. It's not here to stay. I'm not here to stay, but at the same time, it's really real, and it can make me feel this way. So that's something that I'm sensing. I don't know if it's, you're trying to just stay hopeful and positive. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Beautiful with the Nine of Cups. Alright, so whoever is offering something to you, it's almost like you don't have really space to like take that in. So I'm sensing you're also becoming aware of people around you, and who's like really has like a positive outlook on, influence on you. Some people, can be like, they always just talk about other people's lives, or they always just share either a drama story, and sometimes it can be entertaining, and it's like, you just sit back and just listen to a story someone else is saying. Oh, that is it. Okay, yes, that's why I felt like it was like a part of you. But you're becoming aware of what is actually like really nourishing for you and is inspiring to you, or is just simply here to like help you pass time, or give you, a good laugh or something. But at the same time, you don't leave the room feeling like inspired, or it's almost like you're showing up because you're supposed to show up. You know, because it's like you've been friends for so long, or you've been around for so long, or you've been this, or it's that. But I'm sensing you're really looking at it from a different point of view, because the time that you do spend with people, it's valuable, you know, and you wanted to like nourish them and them nourishing you back. So you're becoming more and more aware of who is really good for your here and now life, and who was good for your past life, and who's good for your future. So that's good. Like, there's a lot of inner work involved. You don't want to deal with like the fuckboy energy. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. You have the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. So you're working very hard, like you said, like I'm working hard, but you also will be able to do the things you want to do. So you are definitely walking out of this situation with having the things that you're working for. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's good energy, because look, you're having a yes card, so he will recover. So that definitely will happen. It's like through this, through your mindset, you're integrating this yellow around the, you know, 9 of Cups. So it's like, yes, we're moving from that 5 of Pentacles into that 9 of Cups. It's very beautiful. It's like you're trying to get healing energy. That's also why you don't want to deal with the bullshit. Like, you got all this stuff on your mind. You have the Full card as well, so yeah. So I'm still sensing someone in your energy. I don't know who that is, because they show up in so many different colors. That's why maybe they're a little bit inconsistent, and that's why you're like, I'm not sure. First I'll see and then I'll believe. Okay. You know, that's what I'm getting. All right, let me pick up a... Ooh. All right, we're good. Let me see. Can I get a message? Yeah, you will be able to do that, but it shouldn't. You shouldn't be completely depleted to do that. Then you're doing them too much. You know, and of course, periods of time in life where we just can't help that when we're trying to combine everything. But I'm sensing that there are a couple of people that don't need, that can do that independently, but because you're out there, you know, offering it to them, they don't have to do things independently, and they just, you know, lean on you when they can lean on themselves. And it sometimes can be, you know, more of like a helping hand to you, as an equal give and take, because that's the 6 of Pentacles as well. It has to be fair. But that is also a lesson for you, is like learning how to actually, you know, receive that help and to feel comfortable with that. So there's a lot of work going on, and I think it's very positive. Okay, they really are literally not giving me another card. Yeah, he will. He will. And it's because of you in helping him to think positively and allow that healing energy to come in. Okay? You're allowing, and you're planting that almost in him, and he's activating it within him. Because with the 9 of Cups, it's going to be good. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. It's very important. I'm sensing that a burnout is around the corner. So you need to recharge where you can, okay? And limit the things like what is really important. That was already what I got in the beginning for you. Exactly. I know this. I could read that energy. What you're saying right now is exactly what I said. Yeah. I can sense it. Like, you're still here. It's like, oh, you want a cup? I have a cup. Oh, you want a wand? I also have a wand. And then, you know, it's flaky one day and completely connected the next day. It's like you don't have time for that. But for you and your boy, it's good to spend time near water. All right? if that's possible in whatever way, shape, or form. But it's very healing. So even if it's just ocean waves, when you know, right before you go to bed, you take like 4 minutes for yourself when you just listen to the ocean waves, and you just imagine, you know, your feet being, you know, in the sand, and you're just feeling the ocean touching your feet, and just taking a moment, or actually physically going there, or to a lake or something like that. It is definitely worth it. A lot of times we're like, okay, it's a lot of work and we get sent everywhere. It's like, you know, we need to drive there, or we need to do this, that. But there's just something that you can find there where you just can't find anywhere else. And it's a level of peace and quiet, and just, it just recharge your batteries, what they're saying, because you release something there and you take something home. That's what I'm feeling. All right. I'm definitely sensing that you doing that work on yourself, Neelam. Like, I'm sensing very strongly that you're manifesting the things that are healthy for you, because that's when your mindset is going. It's like, you know, you're not out there just giving out everything you got, because then something else will enter your life that just wants to take everything you got. And I definitely think, oh, that's why. Okay, good. Then spend time there as well. That's what they're saying, okay? But it's very healing. You're so lucky. You live by the sea. That's awesome. Leslie is here. Hi, Leslie. Oh, and Apollo as well. My description box is empty. I don't think so. I think it should be there. Maybe refresh the page or something like that. Just try and refresh it or open it up again. It should be there. Mercury shadow. Anyways, so moving back, and Brifkani is here. Thank you so much. I'll look at it in a moment. All right. I'm just gotta finish Newton's reading. So I am sensing that you doing that work is definitely attracting something more healthy. Let me get one more card out on that. Yeah. Yeah. And a more stable person will come, because you're not allowing certain people to play games with you. So I am sensing there's a lot more improvement coming into your life. And you're doing the best you can, so you should be proud of yourself. So the sun is here, beautiful, and the 8 of Cups. So you will making transitions toward things that just feel lighter, that is more healthy, that is more in balance. So if that job that you apply to is good, and in combination with that, more money, less hours type of life, then it will come. But if this is not working out, it's very divinely guided. So then something else will come, because I am seeing that transition happening for you. Yeah, I'm so happy. It was meant to be, Neelam. Definitely. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I truly appreciate that. And also, give your boy a big hug from me. I will meditate and I will send a healing energy your way. And you got this. And you're doing an amazing job. So be proud of yourself. Oh, all right, Apollo. I'm so glad that you got it to work. And thank you for the outfit. And thank you about that. All right, let me just double check PayPal. All right, I see. Let me just check that quickly. All right, Brifkani, I got your payment, so I'll put your name on the list. I love the whole do thing. Okay, let me see. could you send me your question? Could you send me your question? I don't know if the mic was actually good. Yvonne is here. Hi Yvonne, how you doing? I think that one of them. One sec, guys. I am now doing the other side of the thing when it comes to the readings. Being my own personal assistant right now. Let me see. All right, I think we're good. All right. Okay, yes, I'm done. Thank you for sending me your question. You're wondering if I should go back to work, education while I keep growing my business. Work in education. All right. Aw, big hug for you. Thank you so much, Neelam. How are you doing, by the way, Yvonne? How's everything going for you? The move and, you know, adjusting to the new house and neighborhood. All right, I'm going to tune in for you, what is it you get out of education, like teaching? Because you are definitely, you want to grow your own business, and that's definitely something you're passionate about, but there's something about education that just, you know, it's like a pull. It's almost like what is that thing? Because I'm sensing that very strongly. So I don't know if it's like an intuitive nudge or guidance. It's like a little bit split between two worlds. Let's say that I am sensing you're receiving something from education that's like connected to you. That's what I'm feeling. All right. Okay, yes. Okay. I understand it's a steady income, but it's like more than money. I do feel that through that portal of education and actually working in that field, it has also brought you towards what you are doing right now. See, Queen of Wands. You definitely learned through this experience. I'm good at it, and I'm good at teaching teachers and guiding their practices. I get happiness in knowing I'm helping Latino kids. That's the thing. That was it. Yes. Well, that's good. I think it's really a good, healthy combination, because that's why the Queen of Wands shows up. You are really good at that because you have a connection to it, because there in the teaching, there's a part of your own journey. It's almost like you teach how you would want it to be taught or taught, right? Like what type of education you would want to receive, or you're trying to instill it into other people to like bring that to the kids. And with the Queen of Wands, definitely it is true life, true being there, true living, true things. That's where you have gained the knowledge and wisdom and ability to sit on this throne. And I'm sensing that it keeps you connected to a part of your roots as well. So you, like I said, it's like a little bit of combination of both. So there is a ability to like do both. And I definitely think that when it comes to your business and investing into that, it's like your next step you're really ready for. Yes, well, that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. I love that so much. It's definitely connected to you. Like, I think that is such an amazing cause, and yeah, you definitely are giving back to the community through that. The Knight of Wands with the, you see the Knight of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles. Yes, it is time for something new, something that you're working on and the thing that you want to work towards. It is still definitely connected to what you feel guiding to do. You're passionate about it and light something within you. But at the same time, I am sensing that a connection to what you're doing will only benefit your business. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, so if you maybe want like part-time, do still something that you know you're good at and that you actually do good with. Okay, because you have the Six of Swords, so more like in a calmer, peaceful way. Not that it just absorbs all your time and energy, but where it can sort of be a part of your life and a part of your journey. I think it will actually help you, like only will benefit the other thing, the other journey you're working on as well. So it wouldn't be the worst combination, to be honest. It's not what I'm getting. Five of Wands, Three of Cups with the King of Swords. I am sensing that there's an energy that you feel ready to leave a chapter behind, and it has more to do with, yeah, it is almost like the moment you get involved into, you know, the education part and things like that, it's almost like you feel like time is being observed. Like it's almost like you it's hard for you to just do it a little bit. It's almost like it takes up so much space and time because there's always something to do, and you really are passionate about your own business and starting that and building upon that, and that's definitely something with great potential. But they're also trying to teach you something into, like, you know, the education part and things like that. It's like they're trying to show you that there is a balance, and there's a balance needed of how much you're giving and how much you're investing. But it can be, you know, let's say like a 30-70%, like the 70 is for you and what you want to do, and actually 30% is what you're doing, you know. Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. I think that's a lesson in it. How to understand that you're still helpful, you're still doing the right thing when you just give a little amount, so you can get the other amount to something that potentially in the future can give way more than if you would give 100% towards one thing. It's learning how to sort of balance both and feel good and feel confident in that, you know. And I think that is a thing that you are, that there's a lesson in there. So you will learn a valuable lesson if you would combine the two. Because the thing is as well, you're getting your energy source from actually the new thing that you're building, but it also at the same time coexists with what you already know you're good at, and what you also, you know, invest in time and energy there is also helpful. But it's not enough only for you, because you're being guided to do more. You know, yeah, you're learning to set boundaries. And if one thing is very important to become a good emperor, because you want to be emperor of your own business, you know, is understand to have boundaries and to feel good about them with the Empress. You know, it's how to set boundaries and feel really good about it. It's very powerful. So that's the lesson that is in there. But at the end of the time, it's you that make the decisions and making the commitments, basically. But I am sensing that that's, you know, what message that really wanted to come true for you when it comes to that. I got one more card. know. Beautiful. You have D card of the deck, okay? If I say D card, I mean the one that's on the front, you actually have her. See? Twinning. It says you have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Beautiful. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teaching. Once again, it's the card of teaching. Beautiful. All right, babe. All right. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I really, honestly love this reading. And I'm excited for, you know, your journey ahead and whatever you're building. It's going to be very beneficial for yourself, yes, but also for people around you. Because you do everything, actually. You're very divinely guided. It's just a couple things that you still need to learn. And that is using tools for your future. You know, whatever you're building in the future, you're gaining a couple tools that you still need in your toolbox. So it makes your life easier. You know, and that's very important. Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful card. Let me quickly read this. You're so welcome. Thank you for letting me read for you. Oh, Lovebirds Tarot is also here. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. And Yvonne, I love how you're sharing that story. So it felt right. It felt right. That's good. That's really good. I love that though. You're just intuitively going upon it. Like when it comes to like moving and those houses, it's really divinely guided and it has a lot to teach you, Yvonne. All right, let me see. I'm sorry, Apollo. I didn't see a message. I just got it. I do have a list, but I just finished the last reading on my list and I'm about to go offline. But if you would like to still get a reading, then you could still get on the list now. Just let me know in the chat. I love that. All right. Then I will wait for you. I don't know if you already made your payment or you still need to head over to PayPal. All right. All right. Then that was it for tonight. Thank you, Apollo. You as well. And thank you for tuning in during the live. Really appreciate that. Yes, we will. All right, beautiful people. I'm going to sign out. Thank you so much for tuning into the pick a card reading. If you're a little bit later, don't worry. It will upload so you can rewatch it. For the personal readings, I really enjoyed them tonight. So thank you so much. Oh, I love that. Yeah, we spoke about that a little bit as well. In your reading, it was also about allowing them to come to you. I remember. So the White House came along. I love that. Do you also think that it was connected to like the numerology of the homes? Because a lot of times I do see that strong connection there as well. But with you, it was also really colors. It's like more of like out of the ego into the heart, right? With the green, heart chakra energy. You are definitely on that journey. It's beautiful. It was so great to have you here in the live again, Yvonne. And everyone, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be back soon, and I'm working on the monthly, so they will be up as well. And I love you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, the home. I got it though. I got it. All right. Bye guys. Thank